What's up, everybody? It's Big Roth TV, and I'm back with a follow-up video on my MacBook Neo. All right, so I got this near the end of March, and essentially I just wanted to have this as a computer for when I started school again later this year after my retirement, and maybe have it for trips for when I go out of town or something, and maybe I want to do a little video editing while I am on the road. But I didn't intend for this to be like my main computer or anything, because off to the side here I have a Mac Mini, a 2021 M1 Mac Mini. In fact, might be time to upgrade that one, but that's a conversation for another day. But I got this one, and I did a video initially when I got it just to show its capabilities in video editing, which it can handle for the things that I like to do. This MacBook Neo can definitely handle it, and I demonstrated that by showing Wondershare Filmora on here. And I've recorded and edited a few videos. As you can see, there's the MacBook Neo video that I edited here on this laptop. But I've done a few different videos on here now that I edited and put together on this computer, and it turns out nice. The only thing that I found as far as an issue with video editing is if I film the video in 4K, I will have to download it to my Google Photos account first, and then download it from there to the computer. Because if you try to share it, airdrop it, or anything like that to the Mac Neo, it's such a big file that it takes forever to download to the computer. And if you just try to watch the 4K video that you filmed on this computer, it buffers a little bit, it lags. So I found the workaround for that is I just save it to my Google Drive, or not my Google Drive, but my Google Photos account. And then once it's saved there, then I download it from there to the computer and then transfer it into the project, and I'm good to go after that. Now, all that said, I think after a month of use, this is a great computer. I like this thing a lot. It's a nice, if you just need something to get you by, you're not like, man, I need to go get the MacBook Pro, I'm gonna do hardcore video editing. I do video editing, but I am not like super hardcore, throw in different graphics and all this extra stuff yet. I want to get there. I do want to get to that point where I can make my videos a lot better quality, and I think I'm working towards that. But for what I do at the moment, this does the job, man. This is perfect for what I do, and I think it's a great laptop to accompany, say you have a Mac Mini or something, a more powerful desktop kind of computer. This is perfect for that, because you don't necessarily need to carry around all that power that you would a more powerful computer. So I do think maybe down the line that I will need to upgrade my Mac Mini to maybe an M5 Mac Mini, and then I'll be good. But this one right here, this was for travel use and for school. And I've actually found myself using this computer more than I expected to. This computer right here, other than me editing videos on it, I found myself doing the things that I would do with this Pixel tablet, this Google Pixel tablet. I know this is a few years old now. What did this come out? 2023? I think this was 2023 that this came out. This used to be my go-to. I'm sitting in the bed with the wife while she's watching the show, and I'm gonna watch the game. So I'm gonna turn on my Pixel tablet and I'm gonna watch whatever show, I'm gonna come over here to YouTube and I'm gonna watch something, or I'm gonna, open up, if it's in season, I'm gonna go to the WNBA app and I might watch a game or something on here. Or if I'm, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna go watch, what do I got signed into? What am I signed into on here? Netflix. Boom. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna watch some Monday Night Raw, right? I'm watching Monday Night Raw. I didn't mean to switch to the tablet, turn it on, but you get the drift. I'm gonna sit in the bed and I'm gonna watch Monday Night Raw with the wife. But now I found myself, instead of grabbing the Pixel tablet here, I found myself going for the Mac Neo and sitting and watching shows on my laptop instead of watching things on the tablet, which I never thought I was the kind of guy that, let me do this update. I never thought I was the kind of guy to use a laptop to watch shows. Like, I've seen people do that. New Chrome update on the computer. I prefer Chrome. I don't like whatever Apple, I don't even remember what it's called. What is Apple's? Safari. I don't like using Safari, so I installed Chrome. I never thought I was the kind of guy that would sit in the bed and use their laptop, or sit somewhere, sit on the couch and use the laptop to watch videos, or, watch your shows, catch up on shows and stuff. But I've been doing that lately, man. I've been watching a lot of the NBA playoffs. Disappointingly for me as a Charlotte Hornets fan and seeing my team get eliminated, I've been watching the NBA playoffs on this. You know what I mean? Like, we come upstairs, she's sitting in the bed watching whatever show, or she's reading, and I just want to sit with her and we might have a conversation or something. But I find myself watching the playoffs on my laptop. We got some games tonight. I don't know if it's going to be on there though, but either way, I sit here and watch my videos on the laptop now. At that pace, it runs pretty good. Like, I could sit and watch whatever NBA game that I was wanting to watch and all that kind of stuff on here, and there's no issues. If I want to watch Flossie Carter, look.
Pause. Play.
So
you know what I'm saying? Skip to the next video.
So I can sit and watch Floss. I always watch the latest Floss videos. Then I can do that, and it's absolutely no problem. And it's worked perfectly fine for watching videos, normal, laptop functions. If you don't need much, if you want to come in here and get on your Pages app and write down some documents and, word processor or whatever the case may be, it's going to be perfect for that. So I don't have any documents saved to this one. I haven't actually used it, but you can do that. Let me close out Filmora. Boom. All this stuff is going to work perfectly fine. The airdrop feature works perfectly fine if you're using this to move pictures. I would recommend it for pictures. Let me see. For example, let me go to my Pixel. And here is a picture of my dog, right? Laying on the bed. Look at Kofi. Kofi looks nice, right? So I can take this, share it, do the quick share, and then you'll see it's looking for the device, and there it is, MacBook, right? And I can share it there, and look, boom, right there. And then I can accept it and open in Photos. And here it comes once ever Photos wants to open, once it finishes downloading. Oh, okay, it's receiving it now. But see, look at how quick it's going. There's Kof right there. And it opened up perfectly fine. And it's a great picture of my boy Kof. All right, nice picture. So that works perfectly fine. If you're somebody, you're a student, or you're somebody that just wants a little laptop that you can do some internet scrolling, watch some videos, stuff like that, this is going to be perfect for you. This is going to be absolutely perfect for you, and it's going to be well worth your money. The only complaint right now that I have is the backlit keyboard. I wish that it did have a backlit keyboard. If I'm wanting to type something up or I'm searching for something online and I need to see what I'm doing, it doesn't have the backlit keyboard, and I usually have to turn on a lamp or something in my bedroom so I can see what I'm doing. That to me would have made this like almost flawless if you had the backlit keyboard. Beyond that, as it is, I still would recommend most people go with the 512 gig version, the higher price version, just so that you have more storage, and it comes with the Touch ID, and I do like unlocking the computer and everything with the Touch ID, so I would recommend you get it just for that specifically. Beyond that point, there's not very many things that I don't like. It does everything that I needed to do, which I kind of went into it knowing, because you can edit a lot of videos and things on your phone. Like, if I wanted to, I could edit a lot of videos on my Pixel here, and it'd be perfectly fine. I could edit on the Pixel 10 Pro Fold here. And by the way, this is a topic for another video. I haven't shown that I have this on video before. I actually just got this, but this is a conversation for another day, probably another day very soon. But I know that I can edit videos on these devices, and I know that this laptop is just as powerful as these phones. So I knew that I would be able to go into it and do the things that I need to do on this. But if you're somebody who just needs a basic laptop, you don't got to have the most powerful thing in the world, I would recommend this. If you are somebody who feels like, you know what, maybe I need something just a little bit more powerful in the Apple world than this, I would recommend going with the MacBook Air, because you're going to get that little bit more power. You're going to get a little bit more storage options. You also get the backlit keyboard, and you're not going to have to worry about buffering and things like that. I almost switched out, like the last day that I could return this and get the MacBook Air, I almost switched out and went and got the Air, and then I would have returned this, or I would have traded in this Mac Mini that I have and got just the MacBook Air as my single computer. But I decided to stick it out with this because I do actually like this MacBook Neo. So this is the way that I'm going to go. And if you're asking me about it, I highly recommend. Look at that color, man. Look at that blue. Whoo. Look how it just shimmers and shines on you. I like that, man. But if you need something like this, basic computer, it's a great price, especially if you are somebody who can use a military discount or you can get that student discount. This is something that I recommend. All right. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way. And I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.